Welcome to the College Blueprint, the show that guides you through the complex world of college admissions. My name is Luke Wilson, and today we're going to be talking about the difference between a public school and a private school and how that can affect your college journey. For our comparisons today, we will be using Miami University to represent the public schools and Case Western Reserve University to represent the private schools. Both are top-end institutions in Ohio, and thus I feel they represent their respective categories well. Let's start with Miami. One of the key advantages of a public school over a private school is the cost. A public school is always going to be much cheaper. Miami's expected tuition for the 2023-2024 school year is going to be $17,000 per student, while Case Western's is going to be about $64,000 per student. All of this comes in before financial aid and before scholarships. However, this does give you a rough estimate that a public school is going to be cheaper than a private one. One of the other benefits of a public school is that they have a larger student body, which means more people to connect with, more clubs, and more opportunities to interact with other classmates. In 2022, Miami's undergraduate student population was about 16,000 students, while Case Western's was only 6,000. This is an extra 10,000 classmates to reach out to, connect, and make friendships with. One important thing to note is that a public school will often have more major options than a private school, simply due to the fact that they have more state available funding and they have a wider variety of students that they need to cater towards. Miami has 120 undergraduate majors, while Case Western only has 100. However, it is important to note that before you select your school, you should always guarantee it offers your specific major. Now, onto a private school. While a larger student body population can be an advantage for public schools, a smaller one can also be an advantage for private schools. A smaller student body population gives you a closer connection with other peers, and it makes sure that you have a close-knit community and that you're not so widespread. Another advantage of a smaller student body population is that you end up with a much better faculty to student ratio. Another advantage of private institutions is that they often prioritize resources and research for their students. While public schools do offer research programs and do have incredible facilities, private schools do tend to put more money into them to create a nicer experience because you are paying more. For example, Case Western has a 7-story building called the Think Box, which has every tool a student could need to create a product, a business, or anything. It's got CNC machines, laser cutters, cameras, anything you could dream of and anything you need. All Case Western students are allowed to use that facility. In the end, the choice between a public and a private school is yours to make based on tuition, scholarships, and financial aid awarded, location, and a whole host of other factors. It ultimately is up to you and how you feel about that school. You shouldn't disregard a school because it's private, and you should not automatically assume a school is better because it's private. For example, both of these schools are extremely rigorous academically. Miami University is considered a public Ivy. Case Western is a top-end research institution. Both are extremely rigorous in terms of academics, and you will get a great education no matter where you go. It ultimately is up to you what you think of the school and what they can offer you personally. Thanks for joining us on the College Blueprint. We'll return with more insights to guiding you through the college admissions process.